Hi, friends. Welcome to the Hughes Cast. This is episode 4, and it's called The One About Hope. I've been in a position several times recently where I've been asked what I do, to which I replied, do about what exactly, which I think is funny and they just never do. It turns out when people ask you that, what they mean is, what is your occupation? And I don't have a good answer for that. The closest I've come to these days is storyteller, which is somehow both true but not helpful, either to them understanding what I do or to my actually getting paid to use my skills. But the other day, a guy called my bluff. You mean you just tell stories? About what? Well, I said, they're mostly stories that make people feel good or happy or hopeful. Okay, cool. Tell me a story about hope. I wanted to tell him I could tell him, but I'd have to charge. But he seemed the sort of person who would not get that reference. And, as lucky as I have it, I had just that morning remembered a story I had heard long ago. And I was pretty sure I had remembered the whole thing after mulling it over in my head. Now I just needed a place to try it out. So I said, okay. You see, in olden times there was a king. He was a rich, powerful king who had spent money on his caprices and whims. And one of his most prized possessions was a donkey. He and this donkey were inseparable. But all was not utopia. There was trouble in the king's court, and it seems one of his trusted advisors had committed treason and was now before the king to receive his sentence. With sadness, because he had trusted the man, the king sentenced this advisor to death. The advisor hangs his head, pauses, and then kneels. "O sire, your wisdom is legendary, and no one doubts your commitment to justice. I accept responsibility for this crime, and I understand your sentence. The timing is a pity, however, for just this morning I have learned the secret of how to teach a donkey to talk. If only I had 12 months left to do it in, your favorite companion could speak as plainly as you or me." The king perked up. "Is this a gag? You really know how to teach a donkey to talk?" "I would not lie to you, O king. In just 12 months, you and your donkey could spend the evenings talking over the news of the day." The king was doubtful. "I'm not sure I believe you, but I don't see as I have anything to lose. I will spare you for 12 months. You will continue to live in your home, and each day you will go to the stable to teach the donkey. And if, at the end of the year, the donkey talks, I will not only spare your life, I will reward you beyond measure. But if you're lying to me and this donkey doesn't talk, I will make your death as slow and as painful as I can imagine." The king set the man free. The man practically skipped all the way home, he was so happy. When his wife heard what happened, she called him a fool. "You had a chance to die quickly and with dignity, and now you're going to suffer and bring shame to us all." The advisor scoffed. "Nonsense. I traded death today for 12 months of life. Besides, many things can happen in a year. The king might die. I might die. Hell, the donkey might die. Or, and hear me out here, the donkey might just learn to talk." I'm Hugh Hollowell, and I've been your host today. To find out more about what I do, please visit hughhollowell.org. While you're there, drop me a line to let me know what you're up to or what you hope for. Y'all take care of each other, okay?